Hello friends, welcome back to the Virgo Book Girl channel. Today I am talking about a series that has every trope inside it. You name it and it's there. Childhood romance, enemies to lover, second chances, savior, and every type of romance trope you ask for. This is one of my most top series that I recommend everyone that I meet, and it is full of romance, yearning, darkness, everything in one series. This is from one of my favorite authors. If you have been in my journey, you know I have said so many times describing the series, and everyone was like, give us a full non-spoiler video. So here it is. Talking about is the Dark Verse series by RUNYX. It is a series of 6 books in total. Just of 4 couples, and it is interlinked series. So I guarantee if you like darkness, mafia, tropes, yearning, the feeling of security in a relationship, once you start reading the first book, there is no ending till the last book. I'll tell you a little bit about the books with no spoilers. So let's get started. First book in the series is The Predator. Predator, it is a story between Tristan and Morana. From the where the story starts, you will get introduced to various characters. Tristan basically works for a mafia gang, and Morana is daughter of another mafia gang. So rivals, if you say so. Tristan is like a dark mafia. He's very good with weapons and all the physical activities, and whereas Morana is an excellent in computer things. She made code that can destroy both the groups. Starting only, Morana goes to Christian house for a mission to acquire that code back, and with the mission to kill Tristan. But they both have an old history that resurfaces. There is heat. What is that history that binds them together actually? Rather than making them rival, it binds them together. So this is the first book, The Predator. The second book in the series is The Reaper. It starts where The Predator ends, with some life twisting history that unfolds with Morana and Tristan, and it is how they kind of couple up. Lines are blurred between their relationship, and it is way emotional. It was like a dark shadow is melting into whites. It was so heart-wrenching to watch Tristan go through the things he went through, and I loved it. The first 2 books are about Tristan and Morana's story. Subsides in other books, but main how they are connected, their past, their future is all in this. Third book, The Emperor. This is a story about Dante Morani and Amara. Dante Morani is son of the Morani Empire, for which Tristan works for, and Amara is like house help's daughter. It is like one-sided childhood crush type romance from Amara's side. She had some feelings like, yearning from the girl side, that wow, Dante Moran is a person that feels like he's so suited with suits, but he was trained to be ruthless, to be a emperor from birth, because he is son of the Morani dynasty. So he was, from the birth, he was taught about martial arts, how to deal with people, how to be ruthless. He doesn't have heart for anyone, but he undercovers his calmness and love with Tristan and only one other girl. Other side, Amara has been in love with Dante from the time she has understood life. When Amara was 15, she was abducted by an enemy syndicator. Everything changed. Dante was on a mission after that. Was the syndicator? What was the mission and all? It is full of yearning, care. Body language differ when he is with others and when he her. The body language different is so nice. There is everything in this series. Name it and you will get it in the series. The book in the series is The Finisher. This is a story between Alpha and Zephyr. Alpha is a person that got up from streets to building a whole city under him. He did some backstreet fighting, securing women because of his past with his mother. And he has some connection with, you will read. On the other hand, Zephyr is a hairstylist that works with an NGO. The NGO at which Zephyr works comes under Alpha, so they meet, but they both have a past history, which Alpha does not remember because of an accident in his life. So this is second chance romance, like how Zephyr was shocked and how she convinces Alpha, how Alpha remembers that Zephyr was there and what was their connection before Alpha forget it. So this is the fourth book, The Finisher. Best part about this book was like the description of Zephyr is a plus size girl that suffers from PCOD, hormonal issue, and how she embraces, how she tells, how RUNYX describes the struggle of her. I was like so touched by this. Like authors are finally recognizing other people, and it is very necessary for authors or even film producers to make it normal and let people also understand that it's not always that people who are plus size or fat, whatever you want to say them, are because they eat a lot. It can be medical also. Stop pointing on others. Let know the story behind that person, then do it. The fifth book in the series is The Annihilator. This is a story about a girl that was abducted by syndicator that I told you briefly about and there is a shadow man. It is believed that Luna lives in darkness and that darkness is ruled by the shadow man. He was a syndicator puppet, you can say, or a worker with syndicator. When people used to pay to stay a night with her, he would just annihilate them. This was such a heart-wrenching part of the story that it made me feel sad. Like how, why, everything question. To answer all these questions in this book, this is the last book, The Syndicator. The book that completes the puzzle, the stories that combine each and every story of the series, The Syndicator. You will get answers to every puzzle, every twist the series, and every question that comes to your mind, you will get its answer in The Syndicator. I would not tell anything specific about Syndicator because I know once you start reading, if you have reached Annihilator, you will not be stopping to read this. I waited about 6 months to read this book and it was like, when are these 6 months going to end? I want the answers to my question. So if you are starting this book and you get to read Syndicator just after reading The Annihilator, God's child, understand it. The patience we readers have to keep just because to wait for the other book is like heart-wrenching. So this is the full series, the Dark World series by RUNYX. If you say that I have to rate the book in the ranking wise, For me, favorite couple from this series was Dante Murani and Amara. On the second, it was a tie between, I think, Alpha Zephyr and Tristan and Moran. I loved this story so much, Alpha and Zephyr, but they hit something. I can't rate them, okay? Understand it. But Dante and Amara had a different piece of my heart. I can say they have a different piece of my heart. Their story was like, oh my god. With this, we come end to this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and to check out my shorts. I'm very regular at my shorts. I know I don't post full videos so often, but I will try my best to tell you about my top secret series that I read it twice, I think. So don't forget to like and subscribe before getting into video. Let's go. Doodles.